I don't know if it's actually a response to Upchurch. We're about to find out. We have listened to the other side of it. I'm not going to throw up an overlay. I'm not worried about a soft claim. I can't monetize these live streams after they're up anyway. We'll see where it goes. I've heard that this was a response to Upchurch. We've heard Upchurch's response to this, which wasn't really like a diss. So let's just find out. Let's stop trying to introduce it and let's find out where Tom went. This is Tom MacDonald, God mode. Apparently he's talking about a lot of things, and my emails have been getting spammed out the ass with Hangover Gang emails about this. So let's see what we got.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I
don't know if people think it's boring necessarily. People are just tired of it.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am.
Now, see, I get that, because, I mean, at the same time, the things he raps about are important.
Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, 20 million.
Okay, I like that. We talking about the climb. We talking about coming through. We talking about, I could talk about money. I could talk about bitches. I could talk about, you know, rappers I'm bigger than, all that. I could flex. Okay. Fair point.
Didn't have a sinner's pass, but I sobered up.
Now, again, too, this is not a diss track. It does not say diss track in the title, and so I'm not going into it judging it as a diss track, because I'm pretty sure the reaction titles that say he finally responded to Upchurch are probably not true. I don't know. But let's go.
Prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50.
I'm assuming there's at least one line in here about Upchurch, so I'm going to be looking for that.
Billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can...
Okay, you're not the GOAT. Pause. Fact check.
Reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna...
That's true, too. It's never too late to have hope. If you're too drunk, too high, you can always improve your life situation.
You could be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any...
I'm still on the fence about whether or not that's true. I still could see that being true, that you're in the Illuminati.
If you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim, I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political...
Okay. Again, we talking about going back, admit your faults. Like, I'm just doing things right. Admit that you failed at doing your things. Don't think that's a shot at Upchurch. And again, a lot of people are mad at Tom because he made it.
It's natural talent, your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell
Okay, that's not true. There was never a point where you were the only political rapper.
The way they can make sense of my famous claim, I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden, everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it.
That's not true either. I'm okay. So this part right here, this is cap. Like, you were never the only political rapper. You did not create the genre. Like, nah.
Political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled the man that I...
Okay, that's where he says he doesn't do disses anymore. I get that, okay.
How I want, when I want...
So this part's probably kind of touching on the church piece. Let me back up.
Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone.
Now, it's interesting to me, he mentions president of Sony being on the telephone. I get that he was trying to frame that as like they're giving him offers. Kind of makes it sound like they actually are taking care of him or something. He doesn't have a deal that I know of with Sony at all for anything, so.
Internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled, the man that I trampled lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse.
Yo, did Mac Lethal actually get a divorce? That's crazy as fuck.
Had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got
Shout out to Crip, by the way.
a torch. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E.
I haven't heard that.
If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out.
I can feel that too because I remember those Tom days. Again, I listened to Tom back in those days. Okay.
Cycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell.
Let's see. List of political rappers: Public Enemy, 2 Live Crew, NWA, Ice-T, Tupac, Ghetto Boys, and Eminem. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, there were plenty of political rappers before Tom.
There's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door. I couldn't sleep. Making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping. I flip them the bird. I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window because we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Look.
Been there. Let's go.
Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at
Not been there.
church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a fair criticism. You do come back to the same thing a lot. But again, that's one thing with Tom that I always go back to, and I'm careful to go back to is, I mean, Tom's a really good marketer. He found a vein that works for him. He found, you know, something that he can market well, and people are consistently there for. I don't get mad necessarily about that. I get mad that I actually enjoyed his older music, and it just doesn't really happen anymore.
Never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want.
Nobody said you are not the GOAT. Stop that.
Be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut!
I don't think he's screaming because he's triggered, Jason. I think he's just screaming because that's the style he's using. I mean, that's the thing. Mises yells in his songs. It's not because he's triggered. Like, plenty of rappers yell. I'm not gonna knock that piece of it. I get where you're coming from, but I don't know.
Magic of old songs. I don't.
We're not halfway through yet, so maybe something's gonna change my mind about that. It doesn't necessarily sound like he's triggered to me. He is saying some things that aren't true.
No, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't.
Okay, but during death threats, that wasn't you. You know?
Back when I was young and dumb, always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold, and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a. I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I've been great. Wait, before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away.
I don't necessarily like this style, to be fair.
The one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got 1 billion views, milli on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man. I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am.
I mean, so that part, I don't know that he is the reason, but I mean, he did hit a different level independently than I can really think of many people. I won't say nobody has ever hit that point, but there aren't a ton of people who have hit that point before. And so, you know, there's some validity in what he's saying there about Billboard. Now, is it paid for is the question. I don't know. And the fact that this song is only halfway over right now, I feel like it's too much.
They kill me, they just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am a fake.
Okay, and he's brought that up quite a few times, so.
Because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could have retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer.
Oh, 93 was way before DX. Come on now.
Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of
Okay, he's shouting out faith to God. I don't know that Tom's really done that before, so I mean...
Saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses. The rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your revolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they're getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad.
I like the beat. I will say this. I like the beat. I like the transitions inside the instrumental.
I ain't them. They got I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something M's. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs. Before I was living in Beverly Hills. Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back when I should have been locked up. Overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital. Said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often.
Look, it's his sister again. This is kind of hitting the corny side where he brings, like, if he runs this whole family through.
Sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music
I knew it was coming.
business, and I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, all you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well,
I don't know that his haters are living check to check, but I mean, I will say this, like inside of what he's saying, one thing that you can't take away from Tom, regardless of what perspective you have, is that he did come from nothing. Yes, it's through marketing, it's through like good presentation, consistent presentation. He did bring himself from nothing to being, whether he's the GOAT, whether he's the biggest of all time is irrelevant. He is substantially more valuable than he was. And so I can't knock him for that. I do have to give him his flowers for that. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not going into this as a Tom hater. I used to be a huge Tom fan. I can't say that I've been a Tom fan for a long time because everything turned into a product. Everything turned into him marketing a certain thing a certain way. And do I agree with a lot of what he says? Absolutely. But it hit a point where he just kind of felt cringe to me, you know? And so that's where I'm looking at this from. Now, I don't think he really took shots at Upchurch in this. I don't think he's really, unless it happens at the end, I don't think he's really taken shots at anybody. I think this was kind of overhyped as something it's not. It's really just like an 8-minute flex track.
Bombs are living check to check. Now,
and some of it's not true.
everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes.
But do you? Now I'm just curious.
Same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me.
I mean, I'm not, like, I ain't gonna fact check that, but you know.
Can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody saying I'm fake, but
Hold up. We're talking about beef. I zoned out on the
wolves, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my songs on the radio. They claim they hate fame.
Is Tom on the radio? Tom ain't on the radio here. Is Tom on the radio where you guys are at? Let me know.
And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my songs on the radio. They claim they hate fame.
I'm not knocking if it's not. I'm just saying I don't think it's on there. Also, I don't think this acapella piece was the move.
And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my songs on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
I don't need any more money. These days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in the coffin. I promise no stopping till I kick the can.
To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
I'm on the fence about this song, honestly, because some of it, I'm all for giving Tom his flowers. I don't hate Tom. I don't dislike Tom. I'm all for giving Tom his flowers. You know what I mean? But some of that was not true. It's not even debatable. Some of that was blatantly not true. The acapella piece at the near the end wasn't it for me. The auto-tune piece at the end was just kind of corny. Going into like the actual issues that he raised, the biggest thing I can take away from the song is to say you're denying legitimate criticism if you're pretending that your political songs, which keep coming back, are not a little repetitive and a little bit old to people. That is absolutely, people are tired of that. I was a genuine fan of Tom MacDonald. I genuinely was a fan of Tom MacDonald. I bought every album, bought the merch, like was a Tom MacDonald fan. And the thing is, when I fell away from that was when every song that came out on YouTube, yes, I get it. The albums still have non-political stuff. It doesn't matter. What comes out on YouTube is your image. And when every every marketing campaign, everything that came out around the album became a political marketing tactic, saying and doing very similar things. That was when it started to bother me, because I'm not a bottom feeder. I'm not an idiot. And so I'm not just trying to be fed the same product to keep buying because everybody keeps buying it. And personally, as a consumer, if you are going to keep trying to sell me the same thing, I'm going to stop buying your product. And it's not necessarily because I hate or even disagree with that product. It's just because I'm not dumb, man. I'm not going to be played. And I think that's where a lot of people come from when they criticize, oh, it's the same song, it's the same hook, it's the same whatever. I'm a fan of music. I'm a fan of rap. I'm a fan of several different genres, but I love rap, you know? His best songs didn't make YouTube, but were on the CDs, and I agree with that. And that's a sad thing, is that I get it. He started marketing a certain way to appeal to a certain demographic, and to really, because they were consistently showing up, and I get where he's coming from, and you're a fantastic marketer, but I want you to be a good rapper. I want to connect with you, dog. Like I want to laugh at songs like Buttholes. When was the last time something like that came out? You know what I mean? Like Tom MacDonald today would not make that, and that's not me saying I want the old Tom back. That's me saying I want to support somebody that has a sense of humor, that falls more in line with me, not somebody who's just trying to market everything to me the exact same way because they know it's going to hit the largest demographic of their fan base. And that's the point where I fell off with Tom. And so my point is, a big part of that song was him talking about the people who say that, when in reality, like, the people who say that are saying a valid thing. There is a valid complaint about how you changed your marketing after, I want to say probably Straight White Male was when it happened, because it wasn't White Boy. After White Boy, it was, Tom was still, you know, the old Tom for a while after White Boy. But after Straight White Male was when it really kind of went sideways. And that's sad, because it's like again, dope song, dope album, and dope era of Tom, but like everything got overshadowed. It's just like Castles got overshadowed. Boom Bap 101 got overshadowed. Boom Bap 101 is probably my favorite song from that album. You know what I mean? And it's like all that got overshadowed, though, because that was when you started really marketing that specific way. And to say that people are wrong when they're like, oh, not another political song. Yeah, bro, people are tired of being marketed that way. And I get it. There are non-political songs that came out in the middle of that, but like, you didn't give them the attention the same way. And so that's the thing. There were some corny elements in there. There was redundancy kind of in that, being mad at genuine complaints, but then there's also the piece where yes, you spend a lot of time flexing, but the song, I gotta say, round two, if it's that song versus Push Up by Upchurch, I gotta be 100% and say round two in that whole beef, or however you weigh it, like those two songs are both just very far below what those artists can make, and both of those songs are disappointing. If Push Up was Church's response to this song, then Push Up was disappointing as hell. This song is disappointing as hell. Overall, this song doesn't address anything. It's not and I get where you're coming from, and it's almost like he tried to channel the no response energy, and I don't think that was the move. Again, I just don't know. Anyway, we've spent about 30 minutes on this song, so let's move on. All right, guys, it's AlphaTyler, and I'm just letting you know that video that you just watched was probably recorded during one of my live streams. If you guys aren't already looking out, we live on Twitch almost every day, so make sure that you guys are following over there if you use Twitch. If not, don't forget, every Thursday we do ATRL, so if we just did a music reaction, which I'm pretty sure we probably did, y'all need to be making sure that you tap in every Thursday for ATRL, because it is the only place to be on Thursday nights. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe, follow, and don't forget to check me out over on social media, wherever I be on the internet, doing whatever things I be doing on the internet. But y'all be blessed. I appreciate you. Much love. I hope that you are staying safe, taking care of yourselves. I'm gonna catch you guys next time.
Now I'm coming to expose you with your eyes wide shut. You didn't see me in the corner. I'm a freak in the beast, seeking peace and release, and I'm seizing your sheets while you're scurrying for me. Bitch, you have to pay the fee for the monster you bequeathed. I'm the product of your greed. Now it's time to pay your fee.